Every once in a while, someone asks me if I have too many guitars. I look at them like, do those words even make sense in that order? I have some guitars, but there's a reason that I have these guitars. And so I figure what I'll do is I'll share with you why I have the guitars that I have in a new series called Meet the Guitar. Well, that was a quick intro to this guitar, who I call Bright Yellow. Fender Stratocaster. Okay, well, it's pretty much a Fender Stratocaster. It just didn't come from them as a Fender Stratocaster. So I actually got this guitar, bought it as a Squier guitar, largely because of the body color. I wanted yellow. I know it sounds like I'm sort of not meeting the every guitar has to have its purpose thing by going for yellow, but I wanted a yellow. There's a couple reasons for that. One, I have a song that I'm working on called Bright Yellow, and I thought it would be really great to have a guitar that was bright yellow that I recorded the song with. I know that's still a strange reason, but there was another reason, which is that about a year ago or so, Seymour Duncan came out with this really cool pickup switching system, and I wanted to put it into a guitar. And I didn't have another guitar to put it into, so I thought, let's kill two birds with one stone. And so I bought this Squier Strat with sort of the cheapest parts. I think it was like $150 or something like that, but they had this yellow. Bought that, got it home, took the whole thing apart and replaced nearly everything. The only part that is actually original besides the body is the jack. And everything else I think has changed on it. And the bridge, this bridge. This is a fixed tail bridge. It's not a tremolo, which is another sort of thing that I didn't have a Strat that wasn't a tremolo. So I thought, okay, hardtail Strat, don't have one. Yellow, don't have one. When I grew up, all the Stratocasters that were for sale back in sort of the 70s had that kind of look for the headstock, and I kind of liked it. Now, granted, the 70s Strats aren't really known for being the greatest Strats, but this is the thing. That look is the thing that I sort of grew up thinking, oh, that's a cool looking Stratocaster. Didn't have one of those either. But the thing that was really key to it was the pickup switching system that's in this switch. Now, inside of there is basically you sort of wire all your pickup wires to that switch. And then inside of it, you can configure it using an app on the phone because it has Bluetooth. This guitar has Bluetooth that lets you actually configure what each of the 5 different pickup switch positions do. Like which pickups they turn on, single coil, double coil. Now, Stratocasters usually are all single coil, but I couldn't get the most out of it with single coils. So I got these Seymour Duncan pickups that are all humbuckers actually, which would allow me to then sort of be able to configure all the different possible combinations. So the way I have it configured right now, the actual 1st and 5th pickup positions are humbucker positions, so they're sort of all full on, like very powerful sort of humbuckers. This is the bridge position. And then the 2nd and 4th position, I wanted something a little bit strattier. Those are configured to be just the pairs of pickups with a little in phase and out of phase setup on them, which again, sort of a different combination than I had on other guitars. But the fact that I can actually change it means that if I really want to go for some combination of, a single coil out of phase with, whatever, I can get it on this guitar. And other guitars, you need to literally take them apart and resolder parts to make things happen. This one, I can sort of do it through this little app. And so that's sort of where it comes from. I replaced the neck, I replaced the tuners with locking tuners because I love locking tuners. I change my strings more often if I have locking tuners because it's easier. That's the story of Bright Yellow, the guitar. You're actually going to see it when I release the song Bright Yellow. Obviously, I'll be playing this guitar on it. But also there's another song I have coming up called How You Been, which also references in the song the yellow guitar. And of course, this is the one I was thinking about, and I played this guitar on that song. And so when that song comes out, How You Been, which comes out in May. If you're watching this before May 16th, it's coming out real soon. And if you're watching this after May 16th, it's already out. And I played the guitar on it, and we talk about it in the song. We sort of reference it. So that's Bright Yellow, the first of my Meet the Guitar series. Thanks.